Hi everyone, Crafty Decoria here, coming at you with a DIY with products from the Dollar Tree and Dollarama. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I hope you enjoy the video. So today I will be showing you how to construct this hurricane lantern. Now of course there are many ways that you can decorate it, and I will be making a separate video and showing you numerous different ways that you can decorate this lantern and actually how I display it in my own home. So first I will start off with a list of supplies that you will need in making this DIY, and then we will get into the tutorial. So without further ado, let's begin. You will need 3 wide mouth jars. I purchased these at Dollarama. They came 6 in a pack for $4, which works out to about 67 cents each, which is a fantastic deal. And I just love these ones. These are the vintage colored jars. Okay, you will need 3 of the wire baskets from Dollar Tree. I decided to go with black this time since the other few projects that I did, I've been using the white ones. So again, you will need 3 of those. You will need 1 metal wreath ring, and I purchased mine from Dollar Tree. E6000 glue. You will need 3 of the flameless LED candles, and I purchased these at Dollar Tree. A glass candle holder from the Dollar Tree. You will need 1 round mirror. These I purchased at Dollarama, and they came 4 in a pack for $2. So that was another great deal. They worked out to 50 cents each. You will need 1 plastic bowl. I purchased these at Dollarama. They came 4 in a pack for $2.50. And you will need a burnt out light bulb. You will need jute twine. Okay, there are 2 items that I'm going to put as optional, only because this is what I'm using right now to actually decorate the hurricane lantern. And the first one is just one of those greenery garland ropes, and I purchased this one from Dollarama. And then the second item I'm going to list as optional are these battery operated tea light candles. And I was going to get the regular ones, but I ended up seeing these ones, which I thought were so cute. The regular ones were 2 for $1.25. These were 2 for $1.50, and they are so much brighter when they are lit up, and they just look really, really nice. Okay, so we are going to start with our wire baskets. We will place 1 basket to the side, which we will work on later. With these 2 baskets, we are going to turn one upside down. You are going to take your E6000 glue and apply it generously to the top. Then you will take your other basket, and right side up you will put it directly on top. Now I would recommend that you put some type of a weight inside, since these baskets are not completely flat. With the weight, it just weighs it down so that it holds them together, and you do get a better bond. And I would recommend that you let that dry overnight. Okay, so now you're going to take your jar and you are going to unscrew the band and the lid. Now because the band and the lid are not attached, we want to attach them. So we're just going to go ahead and take our E6000 glue and we're just going to run some glue around the edge of the lid. And then we are going to place it in our band. Just like that. Okay, so now we are going to begin attaching our jars to the inside of the baskets. This one is the top. This will be the top of the hurricane lantern. And then we will attach the other ones to the two baskets that we glued together. And two of them are done the same way, and then one of them is different, which I will show you. So now we take after we've glued our lid to our band, we take our E6000 glue. Again, we run just all around the top of the band, and then with the face, the top of the lid and band, we turn it to face down, and then we insert it inside of our basket. And you're just going to want to center that as best you can. Okay, and then again you will just go and add a weight on top of that and then let that dry overnight. Okay, so now our lids and our bands have dried to the tops, the inside of the top basket and the bottom basket. Once they did dry, I just went ahead and took a little bit more E6000 glue and ran it along the top, just to give it a little bit extra bonding to the basket. Once we've done that, we are now going to work on the middle basket and adding that third jar. Only this time we are going to glue the jar onto the candle holder and then glue the candle holder onto the mirror, and then we will let that dry. Okay, so now we just take our E6000 glue. I added it to the back of the mirror, and I'm just going to place that inside of the basket. And again, you're just going to want to center it as best as you can. Okay, then we will take our candle holder, and I just ran some glue around that, and now I will center that to the bottom of the glass jar. Okay, so before attaching the middle glass jar, it'd be a good idea just to take a cloth and wipe down your mirror. Then you are going to take your E6000 glue and just go around the bottom of the candle holder. Then you are going to really try and eyeball the center. Just put it in place, and then you are going to let that dry. I prefer to leave it overnight. Okay, so now we will work on our topper that will sit on the very top basket. What we will need for this is our plastic bowl. I just went ahead and sprayed the inside of it black. Since these are black baskets, the inside was white and pink with white polka dots, so I just thought spraying it black would make it look a lot nicer. You will need your burnt light bulb. We are going to be taking our jute twine and completely wrapping the light bulb in that. And then we will take our jute twine and we will wrap the outside of the plastic bowl. What I usually like to do is, once I have my light bulb wrapped in the jute twine, I like to glue that onto the plastic bowl first before I wrap the bowl, and then I begin wrapping the bowl, starting from the middle and then working my way out. This way the light bulb is sitting inside of the jute twine, and it just is more secure that way. Okay, so here we have our jute twine covered light bulb, and what I did was I went and took my glue gun and just made a little bit of a wall all the way around the bottom of the light bulb, just to give it a little more support to hold it up. Then when we take our jute twine to wrap the bowl, we are going to start right at the top of the neck where the spiral part of the light bulb is. We're going to start wrapping from there and then continue wrapping until we reach the edge of the bowl. Okay, so here we have our finished topper. We have wrapped the light bulb, attached it to the plastic bowl, then started at the neck of the light bulb and continued wrapping around until we reach the edge of the bowl. So I think that that looks really, really cute, really farmhouse style, and I love it. So now the next thing we are going to do is run some glue along the bottom here, and then we are going to place it on top. Once it's firmly in place, we are going to take our jute twine and we are going to continue wrapping until we reach the edge of the top of the basket. Okay, and here it is all completed. Okay, so now we have put our middle jar inside of the middle basket. It's dried. So what we're going to do next is we are going to take our wire wreath and we are going to glue it to the top of the wire basket. Now these baskets, some of them are better than others, but this one here actually is a little bit wonky on the top. So I'm just going to place my wreath, and then I will take my E6000 glue and just find where it is touching and then apply my glue and let that dry. The purpose of the wreath is actually, one, it's just another decorative piece so that as the seasons change, you can decorate it. You know, you could put greenery, which is the way I have it right now. You can put whatever you want. You could put flowers in it. You can put just whatever you want. That's one reason we put it. And then the other reason we put it, which is a very important reason, is that when we place the top of our lantern, our hurricane lantern, it actually keeps this top piece in place so that it doesn't topple over. So, and the thing is when you go to glue on your wire wreath, you do not want to glue it, or actually the way I did it, I did not glue it with the rounded part, you know, the way it would normally, a wreath would normally sit on a door. I did not glue it down that way. I actually flipped it over so that there is the groove in the wreath, and this way it's really great. Actually the tea lights that I did purchase for this hurricane lamp, they actually sit so nicely in here. So it works as a really nice little ledge for things to sit on, or so that's the way I ended up putting it. This is actually a very dark green. It's almost black, but I didn't go ahead and spray it. But I mean, if yours is a lighter green and you want to spray it black, I think it'll look a lot nicer. But this one is fairly dark, so I just kept it the way it is. So again, we're just going to go around, find where it sits best, and then place our glue, and then we're going to let that dry. Okay, so now I just want to show you, for that little bit of extra reassurance, once I had my wire wreath glued on to the basket, what I did was, where I found that the wire wreath and the basket were touching, I just went and added a little bit more glue, and I just took a straw and then I flattened it out and made sure that those two pieces that were touching were going to be bonded very well. And I did that all the way around where the wire wreath and the basket met. Okay, so now our wire wreath has glued on very securely to our wire basket. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to insert our LED battery operated flameless candles into our jars. And just remember, turn it on and insert. And these LED candles fit perfectly into these wide mouth mason jars. Okay, so now you're going to take the other two jars and you're just going to screw them on to the lids. So one on the top and one on the bottom. So I'm going to put that together and then I'm going to show you what it looks like all together. Okay guys, and here we have it. All three mason jars with their candles all lit up. And I am just loving this. Here I am showing you the bare bones of what this hurricane lantern would look like. Of course, there's a million and one ways that you could dress this up, but I just wanted to show you the very bare minimum of what this hurricane would look like, and you know how much something like this would cost, because it's so inexpensive. And I mean, for the size that you get in this DIY and for the amount of money that you spend, you just cannot lose by making this. Not only does it look beautiful, but it's functional. Now, in the supplies, when I was going over the supplies, I listed two items. One was a tea light and the second one was garland. And I'm just going to show you a very basic way that you can display this in your home. I also have many other ways that I want to show you, but I'm not going to put it in this video. I think I'm going to do a separate video showing you some different ways and ideas of how you can display this in your home. So, but for now, I'm just going to put the tea lights around with the garland and show you what that will look like. Okay everyone, so we've come to the end of the video, but as I said, I just wanted to show you those two extra optional items that I mentioned in the supplies, the list of things that you'd need to do this DIY, and the two were the green garland and the battery operated tea light candles. For just a little over $5, you really change the look of this hurricane lantern. It dresses it up a little bit more. It makes it even more warmer and cozy and inviting. And you know, you can do something very simple, or you can go all out and really dress it up. As I said, will be posting a separate video of some other ways that I will dress this hurricane lantern up. It just would have this video go on for too long, and the main purpose of this was just the tutorial to show you how to make it and to show you really its bare bones, and then the rest, you know, you can have fun and enjoy and experiment and make your own, make this hurricane lantern really your own. So again, I hope you enjoyed this DIY. I love DIYs where you're not spending a lot of money, but it's a DIY that's very versatile. You can use it in so many different ways. You could take the top piece off and put it on a tray and place it in the center of your table and use it as a table centerpiece. You could leave the bottom two, decorate the wreath on top, and use it like that. I mean, or you put it all together and have it as I'm showing you right here. It's just a beautiful DIY. I really enjoyed making it, and I really hope that all of you really liked it and, you know, try it out for yourself. If you do, please send me some pictures because I would love to see what you come up with as well. When we can share and give each other ideas, we inspire each other. And that is what I always hope to do with all of you on this channel. So if you did enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Take care, guys, and as always, I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.